Why yes, you read that title right. Wavy Curly Courtney is going to review the Abbey Young Method. Let's go. Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel, and before the keyboard warriors run to the comments to start ripping me a new one, I just want to say that no, I don't plan on using this method always and forever. I do deeply, deeply love my waves and curls. Don't get mad, okay? I was really shocked when I did a poll over on YouTube, and then I did the poll again over on my Instagram asking which of the videos we should do to round out the year, something fun, kind of different, change of pace during the holiday season. I said, would you like to see Christmas sock curls, or would you like to see a review of the Abbey Young Method? And oh my goodness, y'all really wanted a review of the Abbey Young Method. So in today's video, that is precisely what we're going to do. It's gonna be a long one because there are a lot of steps. And that is actually a really cool thing because Abbey is so good at looking at the same kind of details that I personally like to look at too when it comes to hair. She's approaching hair with a very scientific point of view, looking for every possible way to mitigate damage in the hair care routine, step by step by step. I love the way Abbey's mind works. Like, I feel like our brains work similarly. She is really, really cool, really, really fun to watch. I enjoy her product reviews. How she analyzes things makes so much sense to me. So this routine is not the curly hair, wavy hair version of the Abbey Young Method. This is step by step by step, exactly the Abbey Young Method. Like, I did everything I possibly could to copy her method that I could. Like, as somebody, I personally have had people try out my routine and they don't do it right, and then they review it and they're like, this routine is terrible. And I'm like, well, yeah, you didn't do my routine right. Anyway, there will be absolutely no bashing of this routine. I am full aware that there are lots of silicones in this routine. I am fully aware that Abbey heat styles her hair, okay? We are not fussing about that. Instead, we are going to enjoy and appreciate this different approach to getting the healthiest hair of your life. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to stick around to the very end of the video to see the full result, because oh my goodness, what happened? It's incredible, it's ridiculous. But let's dive straight into it by using the OGX Coconut Miracle Oil. This is the penetrating oil, and of the pre-shampoo oils that Abbey talks about, this is the heaviest one, but I personally find that I really, really like it. So we are doing a pre-shampoo oil treatment. I don't have the après. I am just using the pre-shampoo oil treatment. All right, okay, cool. Applying it to my hair, and Abbey does put her hair up in a claw clip, but I'm going to be using a satin scrunchie because I forgot to grab a claw clip. And I'm gonna let this sit in my hair for a few minutes before we go wash and style. Okay, now I've let that sit in my hair for about 30 minutes. Is one of the things that I did with my 30 minutes dye my eyebrows? Was that one of the things that I did in those 30 minutes? Why, yes. Yes, it is. I dyed my eyebrows. Who else in the comments, let me know, likes the beard dye, like men's beard dye from the Walmart to dye your eyebrows? Because I do. All right, first things up, it's time to clarify. Going in with the Pantene Volume Shampoo. I have been recommending this for months, thanks to Abbey. This is an awesome clarifying shampoo, but I think Abbey kind of sort of uses clarifying shampoos even more than I do, which is impressive because I feel like I use them a lot. Just got my hair nice and soaking wet, making sure that all of it is wet. And now I'm going in with the shampoo. Abbey was also one of the only other people on the internet talking about hair care that I saw talk about washing your hair upside down. I feel so validated. I feel so seen. I've been made fun of for this. And while one of the reasons for me washing my hair upside down is, you know, convenience. I want to be able to show you what I'm doing while clothed. I don't like showering and washing my hair and filming it. Bending over my tub while fully clothed to do those things seems better. There is this thing though, that when you flip your head upside down and you shampoo, you really cleanse this area of your hair really well, like almost better than if you washed it right side up, if I dare say so myself. Just rinsed out all of that shampoo because we are going to double cleanse. It has been many moons since I have washed my hair. It's the holidays, that weird time in between Christmas and New Year's where nobody knows what day it is. So yeah, it's been a minute since I've washed my hair. Thankfully, all of the scalp inflammation that I was dealing with after the Grateful Curls Challenge has calmed down significantly. So I'm not having to wash my hair as often because my scalp is bothering me. So I definitely went too many days in between washing. We're gonna double cleanse. Now I'm just gonna put this towel on my head, gasp, yes, with absolutely zero conditioner in my hair. Now that that towel has sat for just a second, and I am dealing with like truly damp hair. See, hear that? No squish. This is damp hair. Now it's time to go in with a bond repair treatment. I'm gonna be using the K18 molecular bond repair treatment. This is why I didn't buy the Apres, because Apres is expensive, and so is this. So I just chose to let K18 be my bond repair. While I was letting that towel sit on my hair, I did look at the notes one more time that Abby has on the Abbey Young Method. She said to clarify as often as needed, up like once a week or as often as needed. So that makes sense. And bond repair, she said you could do it like however often you needed it. I think if your hair is more damaged, you do it more often. And if your hair is less damaged, you do it less often. Also, I don't think I've ever seen Abby brush anything through her hair at all. That makes my soul hurt a little bit. Also, can we hear this now? I don't know how that works, but that's how K18 works. I didn't add any more water to my hair. That's just how K18 works. My hair was damp, and then I put the K18 in, and now all of a sudden, my hair is releasing more water. That's wild. Anyway, you saw that I was kind of sectioning my hair and gently squeezing the product into my hair in like sections, because we have to get it on all of my hair strands and we're not brushing it through, so that's how we get it in. All right, I'm gonna let this sit for 4 minutes and then I'll be right back. All right, it's been 4 minutes, and by that time, the K18 has done all the K18 magic that it's gonna do. So I can't remember if we just go in and put stuff straight on top of this, or if we rinse the K18 out and then put stuff on top. Yeah, I'm not sure I remember what Abby usually does, so please forgive me. I think the best move here is to just move on to the next step, which is to use 2 conditioning products per wash day. And there is a caveat, like there's different levels of Abbey Young Method. I think I'm doing my best to do all the stuff and things Abbey Method, like everything you possibly can in the Abbey Young Method. I'm trying to do every single step I possibly can. How many times can I say that? Okay, going in with this. This is the L'Oreal Everpure Sulfate-Free Color Care System Glossing 5-Minute Lamination Mask. It's 17% glycolic acid. This stuff is really cool. I've actually used it a couple of times off camera just to see what it would do. Most of these products are not curly hair approved in the sense that they're not sulfate, silicone, and drying alcohol free. It seems that everyone has pretty well moved on from those training wheels, so nobody is making sure that their products are silicone free anymore. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to get this in my hair without brushing it through. I'm gonna glaze, I'm going to section and kind of squeeze it in. Section like so, squeeze it in, section my hair from top to bottom, like that. Squeeze it in, Squeeze in, squeeze, squeeze and squeeze. Right, I think I've got pretty good saturation. And guess what, boys and girls? We get to leave this on our hair for 5 minutes. So give me 5 more minutes and I'll be right back. All right, it has been however many minutes, 5. I set a timer on my phone. And now I am going to rinse this out, I think, right? Oh my gosh, what if I don't rinse this out? Yes, it does say rinse. Okay, thank goodness, because we have one more step coming up over here in the works. All right, time for the Dove Intense Hydration Bond Strength. Wait, hold up. How do I say this? The Dove 10-in-1 Bond Strength plus Peptide Complex Serum Mask. Oh, I have a drip of water going in my ear. That was very tickly. There's a few Dove products that Abby likes. I think this is one that she really loves in particular. So that's one of the reasons why we're using it. Also, I noticed that a lot of the products that Abby likes a lot contain quite a bit of protein. My girl, Abby, I am with you on that. I love products that are kind of protein forward in their formulas. Let's see, we've got the K18, which is bond repair. There is some protein in it. There's a decent amount of protein in this and in like the stylers. They're not stylers. Why did I call them stylers? The leave-in conditioners and heat protectants that she loves. All right, this one, this mask, we leave on for 1 minute. Give me a second and I'll be right back. All right, it's been a minute. Now I get to rinse this out. And because I'm Courtney, I have multiples of these. The Perfect Hair Care Towel, it's a microfiber towel. I'm going to very gently wrap my hair up in a dry one. And then I will see you in a second for, oh my goodness, I pinched my face. I will see you for the back end of the Abbey Young Method. Oh my goodness, can I get this attached? No, I can, there we go. Apparently I can't talk and tie at the same time. All right, see you in a second. Okay, I've got a little bit of makeup on. Now we're ready to continue. You leave the microfiber towel on for a few minutes. Here is where I think I messed up. I did watch Abby's post-wash routine while I was doing my makeup and letting the towel sit in my hair. At this point in the routine, she's got her hair going down. I washed my hair upside down, so it's like pointing up. Can we see that? So I hope I'm not adding any additional tangles because of how I wash my hair. Also, I really, really want to brush my hair, but Abby does not brush her hair yet. We're gonna be going in with the Living Proof Triple Bond Complex Hair Strengthener. She also talked about the Pantene post-wash bond repair treatment, and she said she really, really liked it. I just so happen to have this, and she said she uses them on top of K18. So we are just bond repairing on bond repairing. Also, let me know in the comments, have y'all seen Abby's series on her full routine on YouTube where she like goes real in depth to every step? Cause I just watched it, cause I watched it while I was putting on my makeup. Guys, she applies this like this. I think Abby has wavy hair. I really do. When she scrunched it in, her hair was holding a bit of a wave. There have been times when I have seen her, like the back of her head while she's doing like a YouTube short or a TikTok, and there are definite waves back there. I would love to style her hair someday if she'd ever let me. I mean, that would be a pretty high honor to touch Abbey Young's head, because like she's very, very, very careful with her hair. But if she would ever let me style her hair wavy curly, I think that would be super cool. Okay, now that I have scrunched this in, Living Proof requests that we wait 10 minutes and don't put anything else on top of this. I did 3 pumps. I'm gonna grab just a tiny bit more because I feel like I just scrunched it in. I didn't like get it everywhere. I'm kind of glazing it now over the canopy at least. Maybe glaze some on the interior a bit. I just want to make sure I'm getting bond repair everywhere. Okay, now I'm gonna wait 10 minutes and let this sit. P.S. I don't want anybody to complain anymore about how long it takes to style wavy curly hair. To be fair to Abby, she has truncated versions of this routine. Like there are shorter versions of this routine. This is her all out full send routine. I'm trying to do all the steps possible, but there's a lot of stuff in this routine and there's a lot of waiting because you apply a product and you wait. Then you apply a product and you wait. I don't know. Anyway, those are my thoughts. We're reviewing her routine. There's part of the review. I'll be back after this has had time to marinate in my hair. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. I think too, this is partially my fault. I have picked a lot of products that suggest or recommend or tell you to wait X amount of time before you start applying something else. So like maybe I'm picking products with a long wait time and that's on me. I think there are other options that don't require like 4 minutes, leave on for 4 minutes, leave on for 5 minutes, leave on for 1 minute, leave on for 10, you know, things like that. Okay, now we're going into the leave-in conditioning step. We're doing Redken, the One United. I really like this. It's something that at my cosmetology school, they kept in stock. And it's good, it's good. I got to play with this while in cosmetology school, so I kind of know how it performs. I bought one because it was really nice in cosmetology school, had it in my cabinet. I'm not mad at that. Okay, I'm trying to apply leave-in conditioner similar to how Abby does. She applies it in sections, like really, really intentionally. And I'm trying to do like the underneath side and the top side. There we go. Really even coverage here. Okay, doing another section, maybe, possibly. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, middle section's there. Here's my top section. I'm gonna get it out of the way. This would be a lot easier if I could just like brush this through. I do understand why we're not brushing through. The hair is its most fragile when it's wet. We're being extra delicate, extra careful, trying not to damage the hair in any way, shape, or form. Abby does heat style her hair regularly. She does get her hair colored and highlighted. I appreciate the way that Abby goes through everything. I feel like her brain and my brain work kind of similarly. So when I watch her videos, I feel like I really click with everything that she's saying. The step-by-step logical process that she uses to analyze information is very similar to how I do. We're in similar fields. We're here on the YouTubes. She does a lot more than I do. She's incredible. I don't know how she does it all. She does TikTok, she does Instagram, she has a product guide. The way she creates content is incredible. Maybe I can be Abbey Young when I grow up. Maybe. There we go. And last section. And now I feel like I need to consult my notes again. Does she brush her hair after she's applied this? No, she doesn't. I really feel like I should brush my hair. Do you see this? Do you see this? Okay, Abby, look away, look away. I'm butchering your method. I'm going ahead and I'm brushing my hair at this step. I have 2 things currently. Wait, is it just 2? I don't remember. I think I have at least 2 things in my hair helping give it slip. So we're not gonna be doing any damage. I'm using the boar bristle brush to very gently detangle. I hear no ripping. I hear gliding. I think we're okay. So if I ruined the whole video by brushing my hair at this step, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I can't remember if I apply this after I've blow dried my hair or not. I guess I could read the instructions. It does say apply serum to dry or damp hair. So I think Abby applies the serum to dry hair. I personally have had better luck in the past applying serums to damp hair. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm only gonna use the tiniest little bit of the Garnier Fructis hair filler plus vitamin C. It's a strength repair serum. And from what I can tell, I'm not really sure how this is like a strengthening serum. I don't see any proteins in it, but it's on the lighter weight side. Why did I clap? I don't know, but I'm going to very carefully just apply this on the ends, gently working it through with my fingers. Okay, now guess what, guys? Guess what? We now wait. There is more waiting involved. I wait until my hair is about 80% dry and then we blow dry. All right, I'll be back once we're at that point. We're honestly pretty close. We're close to 80% dry. So I'll be back in a second. I changed my mind. I'm gonna just blow dry it now. I need to be done with doing my hair. So I am grabbing my personal favorite hair dryer, which is the Lathan SE. And instead of using the diffuser attachment, I'm using the concentrator nozzle. And we're just gonna get to blow drying. When Abby blow dries her hair, she directs the air down the hair shaft. She flips her head from side to side and kind of just lifts the hair off of the head while she's blow drying. All right, I'm gonna blow dry my hair a la Abbey Young, and then I'll be back to show you the final result. Yep. This is what my hair looks like with a rough blow dry. Like, I wasn't careful. I didn't use styling brushes, round brushes to smooth this out at all. And this is with like a crazy choppy haircut that I gave myself a long time ago when I tried out the Wayne Tuggle haircutting method for curly hair. So like there's all of these short itty bitty bits in there that should be looking frizzy, should be fluffed up, should be looking bad. Instead, this is how my hair looks after a rough blow dry following the Abbey Young method. Guys, I think Abby has wavy hair. I'm just gonna say it. If my hair looks exactly like hers after I style it, just like she styles her own hair, and my hair usually looks like this when I follow my normal washing and styling routine. Like, I have wavy curly hair. I'm not gonna call it curly, I'm saying wavy curly. Curly, please stop yelling at me. I get it. I don't have curls, I have wavy curly hair. Okay, cool, quit being mad. But that being said, if this is what my hair looks like with a rough blow dry, and when I style it wavy curly, that's what it looks like, I wonder if Abby's got curly hair. I'm really curious now. And if I wanted to, I could go in and heat style at this point because this bad boy has heat protection in it, and possibly the serum has some heat protection. Not 100% sure on that one. And I do want to say that this isn't the first time I have tried out Abbey Young's routine. I know. We are not trying this out for the first time together here today. I've actually tested out this routine several times behind the scenes, like over and over. Did I feel like I was betraying my curly girl-ness? Yes, maybe, just a little bit. But honestly, I had gotten into a really terrible rut with my hair, and I was really frustrated with how my waves and curls were doing every time I would style them. Honestly, I'm fighting the really bad haircut that I gave myself earlier in 2025. It's really messing with how my hair is doing when I style it. I'm in desperate need of a curly cut that suits my curls. It makes styling your waves and curls so much easier. So for funsies, for a change of pace, I have been testing out the Abbey Young Method behind the scenes, doing different versions of a routine, swapping out different products in different spots in the routine to kind of see what I liked best. Is this something that I'm gonna do always and forever? Probably not, because it is a lot. But if you are somebody who highlights and colors your hair, if you heat style often, this routine really is as good as it looks. Like, look at that. That's amazing. Usually when I rough blow dry my hair, it doesn't do that. It looks floofy and angry and a little bit frizzy, but my hair cuticle is really laying down well. This is just looking really good. I'm very impressed. What do I think overall of the Abbey Young Method? I think this routine is absolutely incredible if you are choosing to wear your hair straight and you like making sure you're mitigating damage everywhere you can. Like if you were trying to get optimal level 10 hair, this is the way to go. Like she's not missing anything. She is doing everything that you can possibly do to improve the health of your hair while also still heat styling it and coloring it and wearing it straight. Like Abbey nailed it. Abbey has created an incredible routine. I don't personally see any gaps in the hair science of her routine. It feels silly to say. I know Abbey is a certified trichologist. I have been playing around with all things wavy curly hair for the past 7 years. I have been really interested in improving hair health for quite a while. And of all the routines I have seen on the internet, this one, she did a great job. She didn't miss any of her bases. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you found it helpful, feel free to share it with a friend. It does help out the channel. Again, I greatly appreciate it. As always, I sure hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Why, yes, I am going to run my fingers through my hair as much as humanly possible right now because I can, and it feels good. Bye for real.